Here in my heart, you have found your place, replacing fear with your freedom. You lift me up, you lift me up. When all seems lost in my brokenness, I call your name and you answer, held by your love, held by your love. In the night, through the struggle, through the trial, you have made my burden light. You have brought me back to life again. Whoa, whoa, Your love, it wipes every tear away. You calm the storms that surround me. You carry me, you carry me. Your light breaks through in my darkest hour. Your love is strong in my weakness. You are enough, you are enough. Oh, you won't let go, so I will follow. All I am, yours now and forever. You won't let go, so I will follow with all I am. In the night, through the struggle, through the trial, you have made my burden light. You have brought me back to life again. Whoa, whoa, You won't let go, so I will follow. All I am, yours now and forever. You won't let go, so I will follow with all I am. You won't let go, so I will follow. All I am, yours now and forever. You won't let go, so I will follow with all I am. In the night, through the struggle, through the trial, you have made my burden light. You have brought me back to life again. In the night, through the struggle, through the trial, you have made my burden light. You have brought me back to life again. Whoa, whoa,
fear is swept away.
me now. No darkness, no secret lane, no hiding. You hold me now, you hold me now. In this life I will stand through my joy and my pain, knowing there's a greater day. There's a hope that never fails when your name is lifted high, and forever praises rise for the glory of your name. I'm believing for the day when the wars and violence cease, all creation lives in peace. Let the songs of heaven rise to you alone. No weeping, no hurt or pain, no suffering. You hold me now, you hold me now. No darkness, no secret lane, no hiding. You hold me now, you hold me for eternity. All my heart will give all the glory to your name. For eternity, all my heart will give all the glory to your name. Whoa, for eternity, all my heart will give all the glory to your name. Whoa, for eternity, all my heart will give all the glory to your name. Oh, your kingdom come. Oh, your will be done here on earth as it is in heaven. Oh, your kingdom come. Lord, your will be done here on earth as it is in heaven. God, your kingdom come and your will be done here on earth as it is in heaven.
We were just watching two cover songs, and the first one is entitled Back to Life by Hillsong Young and Free. This song was released back in 2013. The second song was released in 2009. The title is You Hold Me Now by Hillsong United. In this episode, we will talk about loyalty. What does it mean and what is it built on? Why is loyalty important to us? My name is Pastor Raymond, and you are watching Midweek Inspirations. Loyalty is like faith. It means assurance of another. In ancient times, the two words had the same meaning and referred to one's loyalty to a person or trustworthiness to a promise they had made. The person receiving the promise was acting on faith and trusting in that person. And that is what loyalty is mainly about. But loyalty has another facet to it. It is also a call that we involve other characters into, such as forgiveness, mercy, and respect. We are to realize this with people, even when it is undeserved and unearned. It is also the knowledge that people with whom we place our loyalty will disappoint us. However, we cannot base our character and self-image in their reaction, only in who Christ is. Our outlook on life and reaction to people needs to be rooted in God, not on how those people respond to us. We are not responsible for how people treat us. We are only responsible for treating them with utmost character, as a reflection of Christ. Hence, the word Christian is being Christ-like, not self-like. We are never to forget what Christ did for us. So, our treatment of a person needs to be rooted in Christ, not in what they can do for us or how they respond to us. Yes, we need to be discerning and not be overly taken advantage of. But real friendship is not based on who can do what, but in mutual love and respect that is freely given and freely received. God will bring people into our lives, and we cannot, due to logistics and time, be good friends with everyone. But we can treat everyone with whom we come in contact with good character, and that means with loyalty too. We need to realize that in order to keep relationships functional, we have to be dedicated, trustworthy, dependable, and committed. That means we do not gossip, we do not put down, we do not undermine, we do not play games. Rather, we model Christ and what He did for us. When we stick with our friends, we keep our friends. Long-term relationships tend to be rare, but they are vital. Do not let them be rare in your life. We are to realize that God works through people, including our church and national leaders. God uses others to carry His plan to us and those around us. Therefore, loyalty is also a demonstration of our obedience to our country, civil leaders, church, teachers, authority figures, and family, unless they give a command that God goes against. It is something we demonstrate both in public and in private. Loyalty is a character that puts a portion of love into action for those others in your life. It may be the one key aspect seen in you by others that will point them to God's love. Humanity is built for loyalty. We have wired within us a longing to be seen and accepted by others as trusted and important. We are also blessed with a deep desire to give allegiance and live with faithfulness to those whom we deem worthy of our fidelity. If you just stop and think about being loyal for a moment, you will realize it permeates all of our life decisions. We gravitate towards those people and things to which we attribute comfort and security, as we stay away from those people and things which we see as sources of alienation or disappointment. So, what makes loyalty work? Are there conditions that should always be present when we give or receive it? What happens when we misplace our loyalty? How do we know our chosen loyalties are good or even healthy? Loyalty is squarely built upon three core beliefs. First, there must be a sense of trust. Trust comes from words, from actions, or track record that builds confidence. We give credence to people, organizations, or things when we are convinced we are safer or better off as a result of their presence in our lives. Of course, there are times when our trust is misplaced, and that can begin a downward spiraling pattern. This is why we as Christians must have the trust factor of our loyalty based on the ever solid foundation of God. As our Creator and the author of the eternal plan for His human creation, His words are expressed in the Bible have credence. His actions are faith-worthy and His track record builds confidence. Trust opens the door to belonging, the second core belief. When we belong to something, we tend to take ownership of it. With ownership comes attentiveness to detail. This brings loyalty to a level of not just receiving security, but now being responsive and contributing to others' security and well-being. This is where we see loyalty becoming a two-way street. For Christians, the belonging aspect of loyalty is clearly reflected in the call from God to become a follower of Jesus. If we are truly trying to follow Jesus in our everyday experiences, then we absolutely belong to a profoundly privileged group. The third core belief stands upon in a sense of purpose. As trust opens the door and belonging makes it a two-way street, a sense of purpose solidifies loyalty into becoming a way of life. Look around you and you will see that those whose lives are truly driven for good always have three elements working. Our Christian sense of purpose is the heavenly call of God's plan through Jesus to be faithful and to have the privilege of bringing others to know God, both now in this life as well as later in the time of reconciliation. Thank you for joining us in this episode of Midweek Inspirations. I'm inviting you to join us every Sunday for online worship service at 10 a.m. in the morning and 4 p.m. in the afternoon. In the meantime, let me remind everybody to please stay safe. God bless you.